what a beautiful morning in the brand new house. Take a look at this beautiful sunset that we get to see from our house. Oh my goodness. Honestly, I think I might have gotten the best house in APM. But anyways, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we have something insane. Well, kind of. We're back with our lawn mowing business and we have a lot of work today because we are going to be cutting the grass of every single home in this neighborhood. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. And I think we should begin with the video. So I think the truck that we are going to be taking today is sadly not the TRX, but we are going to be taking the GMC Ultimate, which is this one right here, because we're going to go and make our way towards the trailer store. Actually, you know what? I think it's going to be the implement store. So I guess we're going to go to the implement store first, and then we're going to head over to the plain tool store so we can grab all of the essentials that we need to cut the grass of all of these houses. All right, so here we are with all that yapping. We have managed to arrive at the implement store. Look at that. So this is one of my favorite trailers right here. Let me get that connected, and then we are going to open up the back of the door just like so. Look at that. Yo, that's actually pretty cool. So if we go inside, you're going to be able to see that this thing has and is equipped with lights, which is such a good feature. Just in case the sun starts to go down, we have those lights to help us out. But let me quickly close that, and then right now, since we are doing really good on time, we're gonna go straight to the plain tool store and get everything set up. By the way, I also do have my lawnmower back at my house. I'm not sure if you guys saw yesterday's video, but we managed to move into that beautiful home. You can see the entire process in yesterday's videos, which you guys can check out at the end of this one. So let's begin going to the plain tool store. Hello everyone, I am back. All right, so I think the first thing we're gonna need is probably some tools, which I think they might. Oh, we could use this. Let me just grab this just in case. All right, so we got a lantern just in case it gets pretty dark, but the main reason we came was because we're gonna grab one of these grass cutters, this one, and then we're gonna grab a nice lawnmower. Who knows, we might use this, we might not, but it's always best to be prepared. So let's grab all of those things. Let's see, what else do we need? I don't think we're gonna need anything else. Yes we do. We're gonna need the brand new toolbox, and we're gonna need this small toolbox because we're gonna be using it to store probably some tools like the toe strap, which who knows, we might need it because there has been a couple times where I had to remove some tree stumps and I had to use the toe strap to tie it up to the back of my pickup and then yank that tree stump out of the ground. So hopefully oh yeah, look at that. Good thing I came to this part of the story because on this aisle we got shovels, and this is probably one of the most important tools when it comes to owning a lawn care business. But let's quickly check out. So hello good sir, I would like to check out all of my things like this. Oh my goodness, I have so many things. How much? Yeah, sure, I'll pay. Oh my goodness, he wants me to pay $180. What? I owe you money as well? No I don't. You're it. Go. Oh my goodness, he started talking about me owing him some money, which I don't think I owe him any money. Or you know what, maybe I do. There was a couple times I might have left the store without paying. Anyways, let's quickly put our tools. I guess I'll put some of these tools after I put the toolbox first. I think this is the most important thing. So let me quickly place my toolbox right there. Oh, that's the wrong way. Whoops. All right, let me place it right there. There we go. And then we're gonna place our second toolbox right around, I think right next to the big one. I think that makes sense. All right, let me place it right there. Hopefully I did not mess up. Not too shabby, you guys. I'm liking it so far. Let me also turn on the lights because it's pretty dark in here. So let's get that turned on, and then we are gonna set up and place some of these tools right here. So let me place the leaf blower right here. I'm gonna try to leave some space for the grass cutter. So let's place that there, and then we're gonna place the grass cutter. Hold on, let me move this around. This thing is quite big, you guys. So I think that is gonna be perfect. Dude, it barely fits, but it looks pretty nice. I will not lie. I'm gonna leave my lamp right there, and we are gonna close that up. So let's close that up, and then let me try to open up this drawer because we're gonna put our shovel down. Let's see if this fits. Oh, okay, so that doesn't fit. What about this? All right, so it looks like that fits, so we're gonna leave that right there. And then my shovel, I actually don't know where I can put my shovel. I think I'm just gonna place it right here. There you go, and that should be pretty much it. All we need is the lawnmower. So let me quickly close that, turn off the light. There we go, and we should start making our way back home because we have a lot of houses to cut in today's video. Dude, I don't even know if we're gonna have enough time to do this. If I fail, then they will probably never hire me to cut their grass. fast. So let me quickly back this thing up, even though I might have taken that stop sign right there. And let's quickly drive back to our place, because if you guys take a look at the sun, oh my goodness, it's already 1 p.m. Holy moly. Oh, the stop sign. Uh-oh. Whoops. I might have just blown through that stop sign. Anyways, we don't have time to stop. Let me go around this roundabout. There we go. And let me quickly pull this trailer right here so we can load up the lawnmowers. So first, let me open up the door, and then we're gonna load up our beautiful lawnmower. Look at this. This thing is so beautiful, and we're gonna load it right in there. Let me hop in. There we go. And let's carefully load this bad machine in there. So hold on, let me adjust the wheels, and then we're gonna slowly and carefully park it right there. Now all I have to do is put it in park, turn off the engine, and boom, we are done setting up our ultimate lawn mowing business, or I guess lawn care business. I think that's how you say it. So let me close that up. There we go. And honestly, I think we're gonna start at the beginning of the neighborhood and then work our way down to this area right here. So I don't know where the neighborhood actually begins. Let me quickly drive around and see which house is the first one. Let me just turn right there. All right, so I guess so far that is the first house. We do have more houses right here, which I think these technically might be the first houses. So let me quickly park up my truck right around here. There we go. Let me turn it off, and we are gonna open up everything from the trailer. Let me also turn on the lights. I always tend to forget. All right, let's start unloading this trailer right here. Oh, I mean, I don't think this is a trailer. I meant lawnmower. And then I'm also gonna grab some of these tools that I have stored in right here. So let me quickly open up the flap. There we go. Before I do grab them, I want to make sure what I'm gonna be needing today. It looks like I'm gonna use I could honestly just use the lawnmower. Let me actually quickly do that. Let me start cutting some of this grass, and we are gonna make this lawn into the cleanest cut ever. So let me do that. I'm gonna turn right here. I have a lot of work, and honestly I think what I'm gonna be doing first is cutting around the edges, because that honestly looks and gives it a really nice look. So let me cut the edges. There we go. Oh, hold on, it's pretty dark. Let me turn on the lights. Oh my goodness, this is gonna take forever. Yo, this is actually a nice house. I kind of like it. So let's go around here. Look how good this thing is looking like. Oh, look at that. There's a generator right there. And we have gone successfully around the entire house. It looks like I did miss a spot right here. Let me quickly go back. There we go. Oops, I kind of forgot this little section right here. Let me quickly cut this. And there we go. Honestly, I don't like how this is looking like, so I think I might just cut it off. So let's cut everything off and take a look at that. Yo, the first house has been successful. Let me quickly run over here and cut the lawn of this house now. So let's start cutting away. Oh yeah, we're gonna go all the way around. And there you go. We have this second house completed. Look at that. We cut the edges around this beautiful house. We cut this house right here, which was our first house. I kind of messed up right there, but we're not gonna pay attention to that. In total, we have about 10 houses to cut, which if we subtract these two, then that means we only have 8 houses to go. So let me quickly pack this up and then move on to the next section of the neighborhood. So let's close all of that, and then we are gonna pull over to this side right here. This is gonna be the next area where we're gonna be cutting the grass. So let me park that right there. There we go. And let's quickly pull out our lawnmower. Back it up, and there you go. Let's continue with our 7th house, which is gonna be this one. It's gonna be a little bit difficult because there's the sewer right there. So I'm gonna try to do this as careful as I can. So let me go around this without falling. Oh my god, I fell. Oh no, I messed up. Now it looks kind of chopped. That's fine. I guess we'll just go around. Oh my god, there's no way I actually did that. I've been telling you guys, I'm like the clumsiest APM YouTuber in the entire world. I am so embarrassed. But we've gone throughout the entire house. There we go. Let me just quickly clean up this patch, and boom, look at that. I can't believe we're doing this pretty fast. Meanwhile, I'm on the lawnmower. I'm just gonna take this and start cutting the grass of this house right here. This is a really nice house as well. I can't believe all these houses look really good. Let me know which house you guys ended up buying. Let me go around here. Oh yeah, hopefully they give me a tip due to how good these lawns are looking. It looks like we have arrived back to the front, which means we gotta finish cutting of this up. There we go. I think I might have missed a spot right here. Did I miss a spot? Oh no, it looks perfect. All right, look at that. So we cut the front lawn, and then we cut the edges on the side right here. Alrighty, we have this property right here, which is gonna be pretty easy. All we gotta do is cut this side and some of the portion right here. So let's do that. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably one of the most satisfying jobs I have done in APM. I think that's it. Wait a minute, did I just finish this job in like like 2 seconds. I think that's it. Let me quickly load up the lawnmower because we are nearly done. We now only have 5 houses to go, which means we're halfway done, and we're gonna try to beat the sun because the sun is gonna go down within the next few minutes. So I'm gonna quickly hop in my GMC. There we go. And we're gonna make a little U-turn right here in the middle of the intersection. So let's quickly do that. There we go. And we are gonna pull over. Let's see, where should we pull over? I guess we can pull over right here in the middle. I think that makes the most amount of sense. So let's pull over right here in the middle. We are gonna turn on those hazards, and you guys know the drill. We're gonna pull out the lawnmower and we're gonna get straight to work. We might do a time lapse. I know I haven't done a time lapse in like forever, but we are gonna bring it back right now. So play the time lapse in 3, 2, and 1. Alright everyone, we are on the last house right here. This is going to be the last house that we are going to be cutting the grass. All I got to do is go around this roundabout. There we go. And I guess meanwhile we are here, I'm going to cut some of my lawn right here. Let me just quickly turn on those lights so we can see and cut the corners. I don't want to miss anything. And I am going to go back to the trailer. Look at that. Dude, did we actually do this? We ended up cutting the grass of every house in the brand new neighborhood. Look at this. Yo, that is so insane. I actually didn't think that I was gonna be able to do this, but look at that, we actually did. And if you guys enjoyed this video as well, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It does mean a lot to me, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.